What's going on, everybody? Ready for some PalWorld building lesson? Welcome everybody to our next episode of PalWorld with Yuki. And in this series, I'm going to help you out with your PalWorld journey and teaching you guys how to get started with the world of PalWorld. And if you have any questions during the show, let me know. Today's lesson is all about optimizing your base and optimizing your workforce, if you will. We're going to get started in just a moment. So if you have any questions, last time we took a look at how to start your first base. We also took a look at some of the buildings as well and all that good stuff. So if you guys ready, we're gonna get started with today's lesson. Today we'll be talking about how to optimize your base. We're also gonna go into base POW hunting as well and talk about how certain POWs actually help you out in battle. So as you guys can see, this is how we left off last time during the lesson. So I have 4 beds here for the POWs. We have the feed box, and we have the POW gear workbench, which is going to be important later. The main objective today is to teach you guys how to optimize your base. So right now, the base is good for what it is. Okay, it is it is good for what it is, but it's not optimized enough. How can I tell? First off, the way you can tell is look at where everything is at. Okay, we have the workbench way out here. Okay, and that's good to start, but it is not like a good spot to start it in. To have it to have it in. You want it near you just in case you need it for like crafting material. So right now I'm working with the lamb ball here to craft this normal parachute, which you can glide, you can jump and glide. Okay, so I'm gonna claim that. What we're gonna do is I'm going to enter build mode and dismantle mode. I'm gonna dismantle that so that I can actually put it inside of the base. Because there's a lot of room here. It says I am hungry because I have not put anything. I'm not I'm gonna take half of that and give it to me. Okay, we're good there. Right now my lamb ball is right now in good condition. That's good. This Cativella, this Cativa, I hope I'm saying that right, is mining the rock for me. And then the Lambo is going to teleport it to the box. The box right now is way over here. Okay, that's not good. The only reason why we put it here is so that we can actually, oops, that's too much. So we can actually put it for something. Now we're gonna move the box to here. I believe it's in storage and then wooden chest. I'm gonna move everything inside. So that includes my stones there. The reason why you want to do this is so that it's easier for you to get your material. Now you might be wondering what is ore for. Ore allows you to make ingot. Now ingot is not until later though. Like it's not important until later because ingot allows you to make like fireplaces. It allows you to make the spear bow spears, especially the big ones later on. So because we don't need this box, dismantle this box, and I'm gonna just put it. I'm just gonna put all my new stuff in the new box. I'm always putting the ore away because we're gonna need that for later. So that is how you start optimizing your base. But you may be wondering, why is this important? It's important for later because you want to start putting stuff near you. So I'm gonna mine this stone here, and the reason why I'm gonna do that is because I'm going to extend. Hold on, give me one moment. Give me one moment, guys. I gotta do one thing fast. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright guys, sorry about that. I had to help my mom there. Okay, let's get back to it. Hold on one moment. So obviously this game moves on its own. And thankfully I gave them food to eat. Okay, where were we? Okay, so let me refresh this. Yeah, I have to help my mom for a little bit, so yeah. We are gonna do a gameplay series of this. I'm just thinking of what I want to do with it. And just on time, it's morning. Alright, so every morning they wake up like normal people would do. But he's already transporting his stuff. So this is how you start making it automated. By the way, your stuff at the base you can craft with, even in the box. You don't have to have it on you. However, if you want to craft something outside of the base, you have to have the material on you. For example, if you want to craft a workbench because you want to make craft power spears, you need all the material you need for power spear and workbench. Okay, so make sure you got everything. Now, what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna expand the base a bit for to optimize it for our pal. You might be wondering, how do I optimize it? Well, no hablas English. Yeah. What's going on, Bryce? I see you, boy. So you want to optimize your base, especially as you move forward. So right now I have a repair bench. I'm gonna need this to repair my weapon here. Now keep in mind that what I'm teaching today is more of a general lesson. Yeah, you do feel a little goofy today. This is more of a general lesson for you guys to learn how to start playing. This is not take everything what you see and copy and paste. Because everybody has a different play style, folks. So to optimize the base more, you want to make sure it's accessible for you and your pal. So I have this plantation here. So right now we need for our next level we need to have a we need a crusher and we need a stone pit. Yeah, I told you it's a fun game. You just need to learn it a little bit. It's not that because it's a little different from what you're used to. So we need a stone pit. A stone pit requires. Let me see what it requires. I believe it requires stone and some. It makes sense. A stone pit requires stone. Yeah, stone, wood, and um fragments. So I'm gonna build this outside for now. So that I have them build that. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dismantle this, and I'm just gonna move it a little bit to the. I believe there is a that's a plantation, right? That was a plantation, I believe. Yeah. If they're building, I'm building with them. Look at that chickpea. So if they're hungry, they automatically go for the food feed box. By the way, every time you mine, you do anything, they level up. They have experience points. Okay, now that we started doing that, we also need a crusher. The crusher is to make more material as well. However, I think for that we need to be level. Let me see. Level 8. Level 8. So we need to do one more level. The good news for you guys is it's time to hunt some PAL. It's PAL hunting time. So I'm gonna have to make my workbench again so we can start hunting some PALs, some PALAs, some PALIs. So we're we're gonna need a cross old bow, so we need some wood. Thankfully, we can just do this. And there we go. Now we can have our bow. You liking the game so far, Bryce? Let me know if you have questions. Because today's stream is about optimizing bases and optimizing the way your workforce and optimizing the way you catch pals and stuff. Now keep in mind when it comes to catching pals, it's like Pokemon. So if you know about Pokemon, catching pals is very simple. But what we're gonna do now is I'm going to make sure I have a good pal to play with. Now you may have seen the circle. The circle is your base. Try your best to stay within the circle. It is however commonplace to build something outside the base as part of your defense. But make sure you stay inside the circle of the area here. So while they're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and start hunting. Oops, I did not mean to pick you up, sorry. I'm also gonna get some arrows. I can grab some arrows. For arrows you need stone and wood. I'm gonna go ahead and grab all that. Now keep in mind it's gonna be slow at first to craft. But once you get better equipment like the high quality workbench and the production line, then it's gonna be much easier. But remember, you're not gonna get the production line until like level 30 something. I will show you my base and my main account in a moment later on in today's lesson. Because what you're building up towards is what I'm doing in my main account. That is my tutorial account so I can show you guys how to start building your base and to start hunting. That's my goal for today, to get you ready for hunting and learning how to hunt. And everybody's favorite pal, the Presto, might make an appearance today. I will tell you I caught one. I'm a little Depresso guy. So we have to at least level 7 base. I'm gonna craft as many arrows as I can. Because you want to be prepared than underprepared. In this game, you do not want to be underprepared. Even if you're playing solo and you have no drops for death penalty, you want to be prepared because you never know what kind of boss you're going to encounter. I will tell you the first boss is an electric type. Rain Syndicate Tower. That's the first tower of the game. I will tell you, I watched Jeb play, face Jeb. He's already tackling big boys. Ashman Gold is tackling big boys. And we're gonna play some big balls in a bit. We're gonna get to that level. So right now I'm level 7 character-wise. Faces I think is level 5 or 6. So we're gonna finish the arrows so we can go ahead and hunt. I'm gonna have my kativa, my kat, my kadiva as well. I'm also hungry, it said, but I do not have any food. So I am just gonna grab some berries, some berries, some berries, everybody. I do have a glider now. So pow hunting. You might be wondering why should I catch more than one POW that is the same? Well, because number one, they have more of a workforce, and number two, they have different traits in terms of battle and on-battle traits. So as you can see, I level up. I do have food. I'm gonna use this. I'm always collecting what they drop because sometimes they drop food. They drop some food sometimes. That's fine. I'm gonna grab this. I'll try my best not to go too fast so that you can at least enjoy it. You get 10 Paldium fragments from that. Ooh, Gigaball. Mega Sphere. I'm gonna I'm gonna craft a workbench here so I can catch more so I can give me one moment. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and hunt for some wood because we need that for the power spears. And I believe stone. No, I have stone, but I don't have enough like for multiple. I have enough for multiple, but not too many. We are also looking for water and grass pals for the plantation. which is why I'm farming fragments and stone and wood. The most important part of this game, you have to know where you have to know where you put your resources. Okay. I think we are good to go. I'm just going to go ahead and craft our items. Wherever our workbench is. It should be nearby. It should be very nearby. I know I put it nearby here. Thing up here. Let me just make sure. No, I forgot where I put my workbench. I can make another one. I'm gonna put it right here. You can do this, but if you play a multiplayer game, don't do this. Unless it's with your buddies. Because people can steal items here too. What I like to do, I play the dismantle game. Okay, now we're gonna catch um certain pals with water and grass. And one of them is right there. I'm gonna catch one more. 90 a grass one. That is not that one. That is to level 38, by the way. I'm always going to unlock this. There is a fast travel point I'm going to use. Go ahead and unlock this puppy. Oh, he killed it. He knocked him out. Oh well. Gonna fast travel back to the base. So if you get those orange things, you can turn them into blue, and that will be your fast travel. So now, what we're gonna do is we're going to optimize our pals for the workforce. Okay, so what we need to do now, besides me being hungry, is we are going to we're gonna make our base more interesting. So planting is a grass pal, watering is a water pal. We're gonna need to find a grass pal. That is not level 38. Okay, good. I think we're okay with arrows. And I believe we need something else next. Before we level up our base, we need a crusher. So we're gonna need to build a crusher, which I can now unlock in the technology tree because we are now level 9. That's this puppy right here. We can also unlock these materials. I will tell you the hot spring is important for the next level. And I'm going to grab a Thundera outfit as well. We can also unlock other material. Let's unlock the wooden, the set for the thing here. Let's go unlock that. We also need power fluids, which we already have a few of already. So we need. So right now we're gonna need to build a crusher, which is going to require a lot of wood. 50 wood to be exact. And I'm gonna level up my weight. So we can carry more material. You want to level up weight if you are going to craft and get more stuff. Okay? That's one of the things I learned. Right now we are gonna get wood. Now there's a few ways you can get wood: lumbering, or you can do it yourself. In this game, there are a few pals that do some lumbering for you. We actually saw one of them on our hunting today. Let's see. Lumbering is the one with the wood icon, I believe. That's handiwork. So if we take a look at the PAL here, lumbering is the one with the wood icon. So none of the PALs have a lumbering um, mechanic. The ones that we have. So we can go ahead and hunt again for another PAL that does that. So you want to keep doing this until you are satisfied. Now I'm always teaching you guys how to manage resources. Try your best not to spend building, 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 building just because. You want to make sure you're doing it correctly. Okay? I'm going to carry my wood. It's only 4. It becomes a problem when there's more wood and more material because of weight limits and stuff. Okay? So I'm going to feed my pals like that. Go ahead and start. I do need some more pal spears, however. So we could go ahead and do that. I believe right here. I can only craft one more. I am gonna take I am gonna take wood and stone with me down. I also need for a pal spear. Let me see what I need. Fragment, wood, and stone. Okay. Put that back. Okay, we're good there. So we're gonna go ahead and hunt. We only have a few minutes still before nighttime, so we're gonna have to do some hunting fast. I'm always gonna go for my EXP bonus. We're always gonna grab food that they drop because they will have to drop something. So I got him first. There we go. Now you may have noticed ore. We have ore right here. That is for ingot later on. Anyway, let's see if we can find a grass one. They can start planting for us. I do know of one that can do oh perfect. Let me just make sure we are proper level. That one does lumbering, but that's level 11, and I do not. We have one mega spear, so I want to go for it now. Let's go for it. Whoa. Hello. Missed me. Oh, nice. Got him. I got lucky. Don't expect this game to have mercy on you, unfortunately. This game will not, especially later. Especially later, this game will not have mercy on you. At all. Now we're headed back to base. Because now we have our lumbering pal. You may have noticed that green thing over there in the distance. That is called the FEG. FEG. And what that does is allows you to power up your pals with the statue of power. Which I'm gonna grab right now just to show you guys what it looks like. Oh, I got lucky there. Okay. I was about to say. Improve my ability to capture pals, meaning your capture rate goes up normally. That's what is supposed to happen. However, apparently there's some bugs right now in this game, but that's okay. So, so we're almost back at base. The most important part right now is to make sure everybody is safe because it's about to be nighttime. In three, two, one. There it is. Okay, now they're sleeping. So right now we need to build a crusher. Now that we have our lumbering pal, it's time to explain how to make your camp life a little easier. So here is the menu for your pal box. So here's how it works. Your pal box has a few functions. Just like in Pokemon, your PC function. Put it in the box, right? So if you capture a lot of pals, um, you can put them in box. Okay. Okay. So you may have noticed this guy is knocked out. So I'm gonna put him in a box. 10 minutes to recover. Now let's empty the box so that we can optimize our party and the box and camp life. So so because they're no longer at base because I took them out. So we need one that does mining, one that does planting and watering. We also will gonna have a crusher, which is this puppy in a bit, that allows us to make items. Okay, so let's optimize. So our new guy has lumbering, a level 2 by the way. So we need this guy. Next, we need at least one that does mining, and this guy does mining, handiwork, planting, and packaging. We need at least a few runners that can get all the good stuff. We need at least one that waters, Plantain, we do not have one yet. Now remember, it's nighttime, so it would be we gonna need to wait for them to sleep. We're also gonna need one more bed. Here we go. We should be good there. Here's the bed. One does not have a bed. Now normally they would help me, but because it's nighttime, they cannot help me. Now they all have a bed. Now I can skip the day, but I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna order some stuff here. So I'm gonna order some boba, some boba. Just give me a few moments here. I'm gonna wait for it daytime. I should be good. We're gonna order some boba. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the thing because we're just trying it for the first time. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's almost morning. They're gonna start waking up. That is what makes it easier to play Boba. I mean Boba time. I'm gonna order like a passion fruit. We're doing like a passion fruit iced tea. I'm gonna get myself a good stuff. Give me one moment. We're almost there. So see how good PalWorld is, guys. I'm ordering boba. They're doing my work. They're doing work for me, basically. That is why I like PalWorld. It's one of those games that you can just chill, like literally chill. I'm gonna get myself a I'm a cookies and cream guy. If I can find the puppy, I'll be back. I'm ordering right. I'm ordering right. Yeah, you're fine. Sorry, guys. See, they're already working for me. I'm already ordering my boba. This is what I like about this game. So I'm gonna put the food that we got in there. Just make sure to have food for your player character too. So now what we want to do, get all these berry seeds and red berries. Uh, there we go. So now they're already working. So I believe this guy, look at lumbering guy. He's already lumbering wood. The mining guy, I believe, is taking a break. No, he's coming back. Now I can have multiple mining guy. So I have a Cativa. I can have another Cativa. I just have to have another bed. See, they're already building their place of sleep. So now I have another Cativa. Both of them are mining because that's one of their skill. Now, let's continue a little bit. So how do you optimize a base build? A few ways. And this will depend on how you play this game. If you're gonna be playing multiplayer, this is especially for you. Albeit multiplayer against opponent. You'll put all this stone away. So right now I have 23 ore that cannot be used just yet. The reason why I'm trying to mine this particular stone thing is so that we can expand the base to put some stuff in there. The good news is there's no raids involved because I turned them off. Keep in mind on servers, dedicated servers, there are raids could be involved and you cannot turn them off because that's their rules. They want you to experience the full PalWorld. we're gonna expand the base just a little bit. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna build some foundations here. We're going to expand a little bit this way. We're gonna take off this tree. And then we're going to make another foundation here. Another foundation there. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a door. I'm going to make a wall. I believe the reason why we cannot build there is because of this tree. Yes? Yeah. I'm not gonna chop one more until I put the wood away. Because if you chop one more and you have too many items, it's gonna slow you down. You might be wondering, what is this space for? Well, we can put some stuff inside. And we can put some stuff outside. So we can put this as like a storage zone. However, I want to caution you on some things here. Don't do what I'm doing unless you know exactly what you're going to go for. Because the last thing you want to do is have somebody come in your base and steal everything. There is a security option for your stuff, by the way, if you're interested in that. Can I do the stairs now? Or am I late? Yeah, I'm late. So we can put a storage zone here if we want to. Over here, we can do like a guest bedroom, if you know what I mean. So now we have our little house. They drop their items in there. And now we have our base. This is our base right now. Not bad for the first one. Now I don't have any pals in my party because I emptied it out. To show you guys what it could look like. Now you might be wondering, there's a lot of things to do in PalWorld. What is the first thing you want to do? The first thing you want to do is think about what you want to play with. Give me one moment though. I need to do one quick thing. Okay, so we ordered the boba. So anyway, so we need to go to level 7. We need to build the crusher. I believe we have enough unless I used it already. Yes, we have enough. Everybody working. Everybody who go to work. That is how it works. Now it requires watering, and we can make palladium fragment for the pow spears or fiber for the bed. So he's hungry. He needs to get food first. Now sometimes some of your pals they could get upset. There is a way to change that, and that is called sanity. Well, but we have to increase that. To increase that, we need to level up our base because we're gonna build a hot spring, furnace, and berry plantation. Hot spring requires I have everything except for power fluid, so I'm gonna have to hunt again. So I'm gonna bring a few pals with me, a few of my pals, so we can hunt for some things here. So I should have enough. I only have two power spears to go now. You can craft 30 of these. I'm gonna craft 15. So they're all leveling up fast. Okay, I'm gonna cancel the rest, so I have enough wood and stone for another one when we go hunting. And now that we've collected that, we can even get more. Right now, we're gonna off to see power fluid. We're always gonna craft some food. There's a lot of places to go in this game. You just have to know where to go. Where is my power fluid? Do I have enough for a bench? Oh, we have one. Look at that. Right on time. Remember, we needed one that plants, right? We found it. But we're gonna need some more arrows. Now, anything outside of your base is going to deteriorate over time. But I'm only doing this as a temporary solution. If we can go over here, we can catch this puppy right here. We can get a few of them. Oh, look at this. How lucky are we? We found more paldium fragments. We're looking for the penguins in particular because they carry pal fluid. And we're gonna need that for the hot spring. We're also gonna collect ice organ, and that is gonna be used for certain items later. So you want to collect as many items as you can as well, even though you're not ready for them in terms of the current level yet. And we also have fire organ from fire guys. But I'm gonna be warning you when if your base is made out of wood, they can still catch fire. Friendly pal or no friendly pal. If you explore enough, you're gonna find some eggs. Eggs are like in Pokemon eggs, you have to incubate them. You have to incubate the eggs in an egg incubator. We need to catch one more. There we go. Now, the last part of this tutorial is going to be the first boss. But we're not going to worry about that yet because I want to teach you guys a few more things before we go for the first boss. I'm also going to upgrade my weight again. I know it sounds weird to say upgrade my weight, but that's how this game works. Okay, now, what we're going to do is we are going to go back to base. We will be doing an actual gameplay. We're going to be doing a gameplay series of this. Keep it for later tonight. We are going to do Mario Maker Yuuki levels, meaning all the levels from Mario Maker Real Mario tonight is going to be levels that I have made. So right now we're headed back to base. I barely made that. Okay, now that we're here, we are back. Looks like somebody is sick. Oh, somebody has an ulcer. Now we can have our plantain pal. Do you see this guy is planting our seeds? The other one, the penguin, is going to be watering in a bit. You can also help them do the same thing. Now both of them, because they're both watering, can water the seeds here. And then for growing, it's by itself. Now it's gonna grow. This one is by itself. I think the water guy is coming here. Yes, there he comes. And it's almost nighttime. It's almost sleepy time. Almost sleepy time. There they go. Off to bed they go. I'm just making sure that everything is here. Yes. We also have an egg that I need to keep. We have no idea what's in there yet. Now keep in mind, if you summon a pal, they don't sleep. If they're at your base, they will sleep. So now we can actually do a hot spring. Yes, we can now build a hot spring. But I'm gonna wait till the morning. So to skip all the way to the morning, just go to bed. Now in multiplayer, that's up to you if you want to go to bed or not. Make sure you have enough food to go. There you go. Now, if they need a break, they can go in here. I'll give you an example. Albeit it's a little bit glitched out, as you can see. That one is enjoying its time right there. Right now, this one has a sanity of 100%. However, now, is there a way to optimize this further than it already is? There are a few ways we can do that, but it's going to depend on how you want to play this game. Okay, we have bread. We have some bread. Here we go. So every time you learn something, you can apply it to this game. Let me see what we have in the technology tree. Now that we have a fox part, we can use them as a little flamethrower. So we're gonna need at least one more flame organ. We need to go all the way back to that spot. Now we're gonna have some fun. This is your first opportunity to look at pals as weapons. I'm actually to do one more thing. Summon this lamp ball out. So he's helping me build the arrow. So what we're gonna do, one more thing we're gonna be doing for today's lesson is we're gonna be doing hunting for fox part because we need the organ, the flame organ, and I will show you guys my base and my setup when in terms of my main play because I actually have two bases in my main account in my main character. This is the one for the tutorial. So right now, when I first challenged the tower, I was level 15. I was so close. Okay, we now have our arrows. Let me see how many we have. We have 32. Let's go ahead and start hunting for some fox spark. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll also bring out a penguin. Actually, now that I think about it, let's make this a little bit easier. Remember that we unlocked a fast travel point earlier today. Earlier in this lesson. And you can actually fast travel from your base to said location. All you have to do is press, if you're on PS4, if you're on your PS4 controller on PC, you press the circle button. We're gonna go to that fast travel site right here. There's a few fox sparks that we can get in this area. We can also take them down like normal if we choose to do so. I will tell you this is the path to the first tower now. But it's gonna be a while till we get there. But the catch for this game is you do not want to rush it. Don't rush to the tower. Have some fun learning about pals. Because in this game, pals are your friends, your workforce as well. Speaking of Fox Park, if you catch it, not only it joins you, it give you the items that you would normally get. I got two flame organs. Now I have more power fluid. There's a Fox Park up there. We have a freezer guy. So now we can build. Let me see what we're gonna build first. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to base just so that we can. Oh, we have a Tenzi. These guys have the weapons. Oh, he's running away. He knows. So I'm gonna upgrade my. Wait. Oh, I messed up. Okay. I actually don't have any more stamina. Oh, wait. Look at that. How lucky can I get? How lucky was that? Is that a fox spark? Yes, those are a few. That was a good one. And I have no more ammo, which is good news in this case, because now we can go back. Okay, let's go back to the base. Let's see how everybody's doing. They're still working. Remember I left this guy back. Look at let's see what resources we have. Okay, not bad. We also have a flame organ, which we can now build. Let me see what we need to build here. We need a furnace and a berry plantation. That is under here. This will allow you to make ingot, which is going to be important later. Now, the reason why I'm not putting it inside of the base itself because it's fire. And you know what happens with fire with wood. So requires kindling. What requires kindling? This one. What can we make? Who can do that? The fox spark. So he's making the ingot. So if you make that play early, you're gonna have ingots early because if we go further in the technology tree, you're going to need to start making some ingots before level. We're also, yeah, 11. So everything is going to start requiring something like an ingot. So I have metal axe is going to require a ingot, which I'm going to open up. We can always open up the metal pickaxe, which requires an ingot. We're always going to need a high quality workbench. We're always going to need nails because nails require ingot, and for the high quality workbench, we're always going to be requiring some nails. And let me see what else. I'm going to also open the 3-shot bow. And I'm going to unlock it because on the next one, we're going to start hunting some more. I'm going to go ahead and make that. Because next time when we do this again, we're going to start hunting again. But we're going to start like putting more effort into the base building and crafting. As well as starting to make out our first boss. With this Rain Syndicate Tower, which is going to be your first real test of PalWorld. After we beat the first boss, that will be the end of the tutorial series. But I do plan to make an actual gameplay series for like normal, with incentives and stuff. I'm still gonna plan it for you guys, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. There's a 3-shot bow. Okay. Now I'm gonna change my weapon from the old bow to the 3-shotter. Now one more thing before we leave today. I'm gonna have a second box so I can put certain items in here. Like for example, gold coin. We're gonna have the organs in here, the pal fluid, the ice organ, anything else that is needed. Let me see. We can do wool. So I'm gonna take out the ice organ there, put it in here. Then we have some food. we go. So their feed box is already full. So that is how you start optimizing your base and your pals. Now let me see how many ingots do we have already. We have all 12. So that's another thing we need to understand. We're going to put the ingot in here. This over here. I think I'm going to move that egg. Yeah, I'm going to move that egg to here. And I'm going to put that there, that there. They were good for next round. Okay, we are good until the next episode. So, for right now, we're gonna stop it there so you can digest everything. Next thing we're gonna be doing next time is we're gonna start preparing ourselves for the first boss. But before we do that, I have a little treat. I'm going to exit the game, my session here. I'm gonna show you what you're looking forward to. That is what you're looking forward to, a big base. You want big base? Here is my current base in my current account. That is my big base. I'm gonna show you what you're looking forward to when you play this game eventually. So once you understand everything, you're gonna make a base like looking like this. I may have noticed I have two houses, two structures. I have this guy right here, and I have this guy right here. Now keep in mind that is all one base. This is all in one because I use the exact same spot. Actually, I think I use the exact same spot, almost the same spot in the tutorial series. I think. So this is the first main base right here. This is the whole main base. So this is where the pals work here, okay? Let me give you a tour. I'm far enough into the game where I can have all these pals. So I have the mining station there. I have the berry plantation and wheat plantation here. We're not there in the tutorial series, but we're gonna get there later. We have the ingot and charcoal station here, where they can mine and stuff. And then I have their beds here. I also have an egg incubator. We're gonna set that up in our tutorial series next time, assuming that we get there. Then they have their high quality high hot spring, and then they have their lumbering station here. One of them is already working there, and we are having our factory. So they have a factory here set up too. Now nobody's working there because I didn't put anything in there. But I do have my own workshop for everything like Power Spears here, the all this stuff, the Power Gear workbench. We're gonna get into this stuff later on in our series, the tutorial series later on. This is where the so-called Pokemon with guns comes into play because you can make all this material. Then I have my box for like ammunition, weapons, and ammo and gunpowder. Then I have my high quality workbench. We also have the repair bench here, the high quality workbench again, just in case, and a workbench for the weapons. Now, I said earlier I had two bases. The reason being is because I'm already I'm base level 15, and I am current player level 32. I said I have two bases. That is because I have a second base here. What is this base for? This base is what I call the ore base. And as you can see, I have house here too. I have them mining ore. What is the ore for? Ingot. And remember, they're already transporting the ore. All I have to do is grab this, and head on back home. Let me just make sure they have food. Yes, they do. So now we're gonna go back home to main base. Now I also have them up there, the big boys. I actually captured a few of them because if that base gets raided, they can protect that base. If this base gets raided, these 12, these 15 will be able to protect the base, including this part right here, the factory and my workshop. And that's what you're looking forward to when we start like learning more about base build and about optimization and all that good stuff. Remember, this was near the spot where we built our tutorial area. Okay. Now keep in mind that I've been playing this for a while, so I have some experience here. Now there is one pal in particular that I would like to introduce you to, and no, it is not the one in my party. I would like to introduce you to everybody's favorite pal, currently on a short break. Where is he? Come on out, boy. I know you're out. You're here somewhere. Come on, boy. Our audience wants to see you. No, not him. He's currently on a break. See if I can find this puppy. Because it's the most memed pal in this game. Actually, let me reset him. I would like to introduce you to Mr. Depresso. Depresso? Yes, that's his actual pal name. Look at this puppy. Look at him. Me and Depresso right there. He's mining right now. You see this guy? Everybody's favorite pal in PalWorld is this puppy right here. Depresso. No, he's hungry. He never smiles unless he works or he's done working for the day. Also, more espresso, less depresso. Get it? You see what I did there? So he's mining up right now. Look at that. He is currently, let's see what he's doing. He's transportation. And I also have a jolt hog doing electricity. Some of these were hatched from eggs, by the way. Just to give you a taste of what is to come. Now, in my lesson plan, I said I was going to introduce you to a pal called Dadream. Why is Dadream important? Because if you have this puppy in your party, Dream Chaser, while in team, appears. Oh, we have a raid. Why not introduce you to raid? Let's go, everybody. Let's defend the base for our audience. And that is on my main character too. I'm gonna bring out Shadina. Where are they at? Let's see. Oh, they're here. Yeah. So now we are being raided. Now I can actually catch these guys even on a raid. I have lost a raid before, folks. Like that. It will get rough. We're gonna have to respawn again and try again. Wait. Hello. And they're leaving. You know why they're leaving? Because they know they suck. So that is why when you play this game, you have to have a good base. If you have a good base, they're going to protect it for you. Your pals are going to protect it for you. Unfortunately, two of my pals, or I should say three of my pals, are incapacitated. Why did I say three? There's only two on the top right. Keep in mind, I summoned Stradina on the bottom left. What color is the background? Red. Red is not good. But the good news is it's only three. So there you go. So my base, this base, good base, good base, good protection base. So I protected it by putting good pals, good pals. Okay, it did destroy my outside wall, but that's okay because this was protected by honeycombing. Okay, so that's what you also need to learn, and I'm going to teach you guys that in our third episode of PalWorld with Yuuki. With our third episode, I'm going to teach you how to protect your base even more. Because today we just optimize. Next time we are protecting. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming next week once I build my lesson plan for you guys for this game. Because each lesson we're going to teach you guys how to get this game better. You want to optimize you you want to optimize your base. Okay? When you optimize your base and you understand how the game works, you're going to be a good player. So that's in our third lesson next week. So on for now, that is all for today's lesson of Power World with Yuki. We'll be back with you guys sometime next week with this game again for our tutorial series. And then sometime this month, we're actually going to play. We're playing for real, like no more tutorial. We're going to give you guys the normal gameplay of Power World. I'm excited about this game. I'm excited for the future of this game. And I've been playing this game for a while. I love this game. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something. We'll be back for you guys from Mario Maker. Hopefully later tonight at 9:45. We're gonna be doing our Yuki levels. We're gonna be doing some levels, and I'm gonna make a good lesson plan for you guys for the next one. We're gonna learn how to protect base. All right. Have a good day. We'll see you guys later tonight at 9:30, 9:45 for Mario Maker.